Okay, so this is in relation to what I posted last night. You might be able to hear my little brother in the background. If you can, just ignore him. Yeah, that's definitely picking him up. But yeah, this is in relation to what I posted last night about me possibly having the oldest copy of, like, or the only copy of GCR again. Turns out I don't have the only copy. I'm going to assume this is where Nerf Boy Ben got his one from. There was a user called jacobnicks. He was notorious in GCR. Again, if you have any of the models from his inventory in yours, you get banned from the game. I don't know if that's true on the new one, but I know it was true of the old version. He uploaded the 185, 170, 153, the Black 5, Jubilee, and Tornado. He had those uploaded to the toolbox, and he's had them done for... Let me check when that was, actually. September 22nd, 2016, it has been updated. I'm going to assume this is from the same day. September 22nd, yes. So these have been on the toolbox for almost 9 years now. But it turns out he also had a couple places up. This is his places. This is just a regular start place. This one's been deleted, but if you go onto the page, see, that's the GCR map. And this one removed, if you go into Edit in Studio, it takes you to the GCR map. And this basically confirms, like, what would have been here, what wasn't. So if we go down to Minstow Low, this here is a freight depot. We have a Black 5, a 47, and the two 37s. So I will save those in short order and see if I can get them fixed. If we go to the admin trains, there initially was only this. It says it's a HST, but I really want to say this is. I really want to say it's a 91, but again, it's a Coco and not a Bobo. There was a Ginty in there in my save. But here, this one's down on this Heritage Railway. I'm going to assume this was going to lead to something, because I know the modster did have... I'm pretty sure he had plans for this, because if you play the Legacy version of the game, I'm pretty sure there's a category for Heritage trains. And since this station here, this Heritage station, has been in since the original game, and it was in, like, the updated game from 2017, I'm going to assume he had plans for this, and this Ginty was probably going to be something to do with it. But yeah, this is actually a big help. So no, I don't have the only copy. This one is very much free to grab. I'm not going to put the link up in the description, but if you want to find it, this guy you want to go to, you need to do a bit of jiggery-pogery with URLs to actually get into his inventory, and it's removed. That's the one you want. So if anyone does actually want a copy of GCR to mess with, yeah, go here. But as I said, I didn't know what was in here. I didn't have the original freight models, but now I do. So I can restore these and have them in my updated fixed version of the game. I'm going to have to check how all this goes together. But yeah, this is... oh, crap. This is one big step closer to having a complete GCR Legacy Edition. Well, how long is this? Only about 3 minutes. I knew it wasn't going to be long, but... yeah, long story short, I don't have the only copy. There are other copies out there, which are, like, complete. They'll need fixing, of course, but they're there. You just need to do a bit of digging. Alright, that'll be all for now. Bye-bye.